This is a video on the i9 voice changer. If you've watched any of my videos previously, you know I do a lot of like cosplay related or just kind of audio, mask integration, helmet integration type stuff. And this is just another one of those things. So yeah, like I said, this is the i9 something or another. I think it was like 20 bucks, or roughly something like that. Actually, it might have been 25, whatever. Anyway, so here's kind of a rundown of it. Some of the features on here are garbage. Others are potentially useful. All I've done is run a generic headset that comes with a that came with this little personal amp thing, and I ran it into here. It doesn't have a preamp coming in here. It's got something on the back that says mic. It also has an option for two different other 3.5 millimeter line ins for whatever MP3, whatever you're doing. It has a headset jack out, also 3.5 millimeter, and it has a power connector, which is it's a USB-C, and then your music out, I guess, if you're splitting it off. But I'm only interested in this one thing. I've just got line in and line out to the personal amp. And I've also run it to, let's see, yeah, I did run it to the mic side, so the mic side has a preamp on it. Okay, enough said now, so let's kind of go through it. So you can see I'm running through it right now, and you can hear my voice, and it's normal, and it sounds normal to me too. So let's see what actually comes down when you do the different modes. So
we can press mode and it will do a robot. This tuning works for some things. Let's see if it works for this. It might not work. Actually, it does seem to be ridiculously low. Let me see. Hold on. Maybe it doesn't. Okay. Alright, so I don't think the tuning, these are buttons that say tuning. I don't think it really works for this top part, maybe. But we can kind of go through and see. I know for a fact it works on this and it works well. But let's just kind of keep going through them. So this is the robot. And you can alter the mic in and stuff like that. You can turn down the mic. So now I'm turning on the mic and it comes down on this. So this is a shared kind of thing. So you'll see that there. Anyway, that aside, I'll turn that mic back up. So let me jump over, and now I'm on DJ. It sounds okay. I think there was, what was it? There was something. Oh, echo. You can modify echo on these. So I don't think the robot has it, but the DJ, Rap, Studio, Vlog, and KTV are all just like. This one's like a reverb, and then it's a light echo, medium echo, heavier echo, heavy echo. But you can increase it, and you can see now I've got this, and you got a bit more reverb. Now I'll jump over to Rap, and okay, you've got heavy reverb and a little bit of echo. I'm jump to Studio, and it gets even more. But what you want to do, if you want to tone it down, you can actually bring it down, and you see you don't really hear any echo anymore. But all of these are, with the exception of Robot, are pretty much just my voice with either reverb or echo involved. So now I'm going to go to Vlog, and that would be your heavier one on the reverb and echo. And of course, you can tone that down, and now it's got zero reverb, zero echo. So if you're just looking for some echo, an inexpensive, easy to use, some reverb and echo variants, it has those here, and this could be viable. What it doesn't do is change your voice in this context of reverb and echo. All right, so KTV, that's just the heaviest of echoes. Cartoon is, it doesn't, I don't know.
So here it is. And you can, I think, no, this one doesn't, that's right, the fine-tuning doesn't.
The fine-tuning doesn't work on top, so
it's just kind of locked in. I don't know.
I've got a deep voice to begin with, so that makes it crazy deep. So if you've got a higher pitched voice, it might actually sound fun. I don't know, maybe. Okay, so here's where it gets interesting, and you can go from these are designed for, if you're female, then these will transition you to male. If you're a male, these will transition you to female. So how well do these work? It varies. But the nice thing is these tuning buttons, which are really kind of there, you can kind of, yeah, fine tuning. Those you can kind of do. The voice, I can't, it's, the mic is really seems to be where
most of it's at. I guess maybe the voice only controls up here. I don't know.
Typically I change the mic and it cuts it out, so there's some variations there. Anyway, so I'm going to jump over to female.
So now I'm a female wanting to sound male. Of course, I'm a man pretending to be a female wanting to sound male, so that's a little weird. So this is baby talk, but you'll see,
here's our line here, and then so if we change it,
you'll hear my voice change. So now I'm getting lower. So if I transition
over to youth, kind of sound like Darth Vader. But I can continue, and for some reason, it's an inverse. Now this is almost my normal voice. For some reason, the youth is flipped on both of these. So while the rest of them will go from low to high, these will go from high to low, or the reverse, whichever it is. Anyway, they're inverse. So let's do this one. So now I'm a male, and it's getting deeper and deeper. Okay, now this is what I sound like when I'm really tired and about to go to sleep. Okay, so here I'm a king, and as I talk, it gets crazy low. So
Now let's try to sound from male to female. So this is Lolita. I guess that's closer to a baby in a sense, as opposed to youth. So you can change this and actually do. Well, that's weird. From here to there, it splits. Okay, anyway, so here I am. Alright, now,
Next one up.
This is youth. So, at least for me, I have a deeper voice. This one sounds like it might be viable if I was trying to have a female type sound. But you'll notice as I change here, it starts to change me.
back to me. So there's almost my voice again, a little distorted. And that went lower, but typically
They'll go higher. So here I'm on female. You get an idea of what this sounds like. Here I'm talking, and it's getting higher pitched. And there we go. So, while youth went from high to low, this one goes from low to high, or high to higher, whichever. So this one is viable too, I guess, if you just go up to the higher end. Now, there's
switch, and each one of these reset, and to me this sounds almost like me, just with a little bit of reverb, maybe a little bit of echo, but mostly reverb. So as I go up,
what does it sound like? It sounds like I'm getting higher. So it gets higher as I go up. So that kind of gives you an idea of each of these, and these fine tuning really help out.
What are these crazy buttons down here? This thing links up via Bluetooth. You can find it by your phone. You can play Spotify, whatever, and it will run your audio through here. If you set it to normal, then you can talk over it, sing with it, treat it like karaoke.
Okay, so here's a test out of
This particular row right here.
here's how it goes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start something. So I've got my phone on Bluetooth and it's connected to this. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to press play, and we're going to see some of the differences.
Oh, someone take me away for a minute.
So when I talk,
'Cause I don't know where I'm going. But
if this particular feature here is turned on, you can hear that the music turned down so you could hear me. Because when I first started talking, it wasn't turned on and you couldn't hear me. So now when I stop talking, the music is going to come back up.
spent my whole life
This is the side steps feature. Works pretty well. So this cuts out the lyrics so you can hear the guy singing.
been praying for something.
Now you notice the lyrics are subdued, barely audible. I'm going to turn it back on.
Close.
Oh, someone take
Open.
where I'm going, but I'm barely living.
Now this one here is the one that I'm not really sure if it's going to do anything.
Open.
Oh, someone take me away for a minute.
And this is supposed to be related to noise, which there doesn't seem to be noise associated with this, so that's probably part of it. This one is interesting.
Feels like the end of the world.
I'm just going to turn this down for a second.
Okay, so this last one, what it does is kind of a pitch correct / slidey voice type of sound. Think share. Do you believe in life after love?
What this does is, if you're doing karaoke or whatever, you could sing along, and then it kind of does the pitch correct, but it also has an electronic sound to it. So I'll just kind of hum some stuff here. Hello, what are you doing? So you do that, and you can just
In nature.
change the frequency a little bit.
Shop to MHB nature.
So that's that. And if you want to get back to normal, just hit mode, and it'll drop you back into normal. This other stuff down here, there's a light option. What is happening? Okay, I guess it's just these lights on the side. You would hope it would light up these keys, but it doesn't seem to do that. But anyway, these are just pre-programmed.
These are just pre-programmed options here for sounds, and they're mostly kind of crappy. But I'll let you look at them. So I'll press them because, well, I'm already here anyway. I will do the whole countdown. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. Yep. Hopefully it helped out. If it did, leave a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe. Take care. I'm out.